We can now drill the extra holes in the new bearings. We'll space 2 of them evenly on each side, 60 thousandths in diameter. We'll make sure to deburr them afterwards. With that handled, apply a dab of high-pressure lube to the rear main seal and install it. Now we can place our modified bearings in our modified saddles. And with some high-viscosity lube on them, we're ready to carefully lay the crank in for good. Our lube caps can go on now. We'll torque the caps in a circular pattern, from the inside out, first at 40, then finally to 70 pound-feet. As always, we'll check the crank's thrust. It's at a sweet 5 thousandths. Next, I'm going to drop a couple of ringless piston and rod assemblies in the block. Here's why. We want to make absolutely sure the clearancing that was done inside the block is compatible with our parts combination. If we need to do any more grinding, now is the time to know, not during final assembly. We're good to go. Time to put some plugs in our newly threaded oil galleries. Make sure to put some high-pressure lube on them or they can gall going in. Sealant isn't required on them since they're inside the engine. Now our Comp custom solid roller gets carefully slid in. This is the most aggressive cam profile we can put in this engine without having to do major changes to parts elsewhere. Keeping the cam in phase exactly where we want it is this Comp Ultimate Adjustable Timing Set. With our button back in place, the fasteners are torqued to 28 pound-feet. Degreeing the cam is the next step on our list. I'm setting up the intake center line on 108 degrees, which is 2 degrees advanced. When finished, the inner bolts get torqued to 13 pound-feet. Degreeing a camshaft is a must for any high-performance engine because it's the intake center line's position relative to its lobe separation that dictates the engine's power band. Now, I'll expand on that later because right now we're going to check for piston to valve clearance. And no using clay here, we're going to use our degree wheel and a dial indicator to get an exact measurement. I'll leave the number 1 piston and rod assembly in the bore. I took our new cylinder head and pulled the springs off number 1 cylinder and replaced them with checking springs. Now I'll place some long feeler gauges that are the same compressed thickness as our new head gasket on the deck. In our case, that's 27 thousandths. A set of rockers is next to go on and get mocked up. Now, because of the increased power level and RPM we're going to have, we opted to install a set of Jessel Sportsman Series shaft rockers.